What's poppin', y'all? This is Deidre with One Shot Game, man. You already know how the motto go. You get one shot at life, but a lifetime to learn all the game you need to help you on your course to truly being who you are. You know what I'm saying? So listen, before I get into the title of my video, I want to say a big shout out to all my supporters. You guys are great. So, hey, look, the title of this video is going to be the fact that it's not on you, it's in you. You cannot pay for it. You cannot pretend. You cannot act. It's not a gimmick. It's not something you could inherit. It is in you. Everything that you are is already inside of you. The only thing that you have to do is figure out you aside from what's going on in the world. You know what I'm saying? Every time you go out into the world, it is somebody that is taking a part of you due to whatever you give your energy to. That is a form of you being taken and incorporated into someone else. So if you give out so much of yourself, how are you ever going to be able to figure out you? You know what I'm saying? Listen, understand, whatever you are searching for inside of your life, you have to be able to go within, behind the doors, in the closets with the skeletons. Away from the fear, the pain, the hurt. Is it gonna hurt? Yes, fuck yeah, because it's almost like reinventing yourself. It's almost as if taking a social break from giving yourself out to the world, that you left as one person and you come back as another. Sometimes people have a hard time trying to figure that out. They're trying to figure out, where in the fuck did you get that from? Who did you mimic? Who did you copy? Wherever it is, we gonna shut it down, because we want some of what you got. When all they have to do is understand it's in you, not on you. It's something that you embody already. It's not noticeable at first because you're discovering yourself in the world. So you're slowly giving out your bits and pieces to people, trying to figure out who you are, which means you camouflage into being what people want you to be, instead of being who you are. It is not until you go within that you finally figure out, I have the right to be myself. I am not going to let anyone steal that from me. I don't care who you are, what you do, what you say. You will not steal me from me. And as you continue to have that mindset, watch you connect with the universe, who has the ultimate power and control over everybody. And you'll be able to not be afraid of getting so many pieces of yourself extended that causes distraction and disruption. You know what I'm saying? You'll have the ability to cut it off, set boundaries, say no. I cannot give a piece of myself to you today. I'm not feeling it. And I need to pull back, because I don't need your problems to be my problems. Not today. You know what I'm saying? Maybe tomorrow I can handle it. Maybe in a couple days, call me back and we'll figure it out. You know what I'm saying? But today, I need all of me today. So I have to tell you, I'm sorry, I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I know you need my help, but I'm overextended today. I apologize, but I cannot. Listen, I know you need someone to trauma dump on because you're too afraid to face yourself, but you keep having problems with that nigga because you don't want to change you. I cannot allow you to keep bringing that same trauma into my life. I'm sorry. I love you. I do. But I can't do it today. You know what I'm saying? People have a hard time saying no. They will just not answer their phone, not, you know what I'm saying, be there for people. It's not, you feel me, that I don't love you. If I have a connection with you, we bonded over something. You know what I'm saying? But I also have a right to subtract myself from everybody to be able to find me. I have a right to do that, just like everybody else does. You know what I'm saying? But if you extend yourself too much, what is in you will never be found. And you'll constantly be searching for it from everybody because you lost it along the way. And you think that in your mind, overextending yourself to everybody is what's going to help you find you. It's not. It's going to build you up. Don't get me wrong. Listen, well, I don't think what people seem to not want to understand is that whatever is stressing you out, that darkness is helping you grow. It's just that, are you using it to grow, or are you using it to hate other people? Are you using it to be shitty towards other people? Or are you taking what you have went through and learning how to empower yourself so that you can grow and be an influence to other people that may have went through the same thing? Or are you taking that pain and being shitty of a person to someone else because you have now turned into that pain? That's the only difference. Once you figure out the method to going within, you know what I'm saying, is how you improve who you are. That means you have to shut the world out and completely go into who you are. Everybody has a different way of doing that. I talk to myself a lot. You know what I'm saying? But that's okay. I'm allowed to do that. There's no one that says I can't do that. I'm not crazy. There's nothing wrong with me. You know what I'm saying? But I need to be able to figure out me with me, because I've overextended myself a lot in life and gave pieces of myself to everybody to make everybody happy. But I wasn't happy. However you see that for you, you know what I'm saying? Listen, if you are struggling with doing that and you have kids, give them kids a good bubble bath. You know what I'm saying? Cook them a good meal. I promise it's an automatic setup for night-night. You know what I'm saying? And when they go to sleep, you have time to not, mommy, daddy, I need this, I need that. And you can focus on you. You know what I'm saying? It's very important. You know what I'm saying? And oftentimes, like as moms, being the old world, a lot of us were stuck with the responsibilities of being there full time, which means we never got a break to be able to fully tap into who we are. You know what I'm saying? Understand that comes with being a parent, but they refuse to tell you that. In between times, you need to focus on you to be a better parent for them. You know what I'm saying? However you see yourself getting it, whatever you have to do to get it. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you can't do that with babies because they need full attention. But babies are still pure. They're not trying to, you feel me, overshadow you or take from you. They're just learning life. They're doing what you do. Feed them, let them, you feel me, chill in the bouncer. They'll be okay. Feed them, let it hold them. You feel me? They're trying to discover. It's new to them. But you feel me? Depending on age brackets is how you'll be able to keep time for yourself. Oftentimes, people create their own dysfunction for themselves. You know what I'm saying? By not having a certain schedule set for your children so you can have time for yourself. You know what I'm saying? I'm an early riser. So that's the difference between me and mine. You know what I'm saying? Get time to myself. You incorporate it if it's important to you. If it's not important to you, you don't do what's necessary to incorporate the time for you. But again, it is not on you. It's in you. It's something that you have within inside of yourself to help you acquire everything you want in life. The difference is you not being able to get it is because you refuse to find it. Instead, you think in your mind that you can get what you're looking for in everyone else, which means you have to consistently be there for everyone and do what everyone wants you to do to fill your cup. That's not, you're going in reverse. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I don't know why, but tell me no. If you can't do it today, it's too far, you're doing something, tell me that so I can make other arrangements. But we have a tendency to leave people in the dark because we're too afraid to tell them no. I don't know what type of city I'm in sometimes, but people do not tell people no. And when I do hear it from people, it actually boosts me up because I'm excited that I interacted with someone that could tell me no. Because being the fact that I had a certain mindset in my past life is I will keep pressing the issue, pressing it until you say yeah. And that is not okay. That's not, that you're basically making someone conform to what you want. But find a different way. So telling me no is getting me a better understanding of you're not going to be always told yeah. People have the right to say no. And if they say no, figure out a different way. That's it. Simple. You know what I'm saying? But don't press the issue and keep forcing it. Because again, whatever you are looking for to acquire in your life is already inside of you. Pull the pieces back that you keep overextending to everybody and communicate in a healthy, non-deceitful way. And stay on that so that you can be able to not overextend yourself. People are not going to understand it at first. They're going to completely flip out. You know, listen, I'm the type of person, I don't have no problem with hanging up on your ass. I will hang up as soon as you don't understand what I'm saying and you want to twist it and turn it because you need it to fit your way. Bye. Because this is not that. I have the right to say no. And if I say no, please respect my boundaries and let it be. Because oftentimes I'm very accepting and open to people. And I'm open to negotiation. I'm open to common ground. I'm open to understanding. But if you are not open to understanding, I have to say no and keep it pushing, because people like that will finesse, twist it, you feel me, loop it, try to get what they want out of the solution instead of understanding this is common ground, playing field. Either we both get out of the situation happy and content, or nobody gets anything. Simple. You know what I'm saying? That is the type of energy you have to have for people in general. Otherwise, it'll always be a take, gimme. I don't give back, causes disruption. People get mad. They want to pull from you now. You don't know how to say no. And then you overextend yourself. And then now you're struggling mentally because you're trying to figure out what is causing so much chaos. You're spending too much of your energy and giving it out to other people instead of understanding that what you are looking for is inside of you. Some people got it and some people don't. Some people are learning to get it and some people won't. Don't be finessed by material status. Don't be finessed by what a person has, because that person behind the scenes could be the devil. They're negative, they're angry, they spread themselves thin, they're hurt by their past. All they care about is finessing other people for money, to present an image. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm the type of person, I don't give a fuck about it. Excuse my language, like I did in the past. That money made me feel like I was somebody. As long as you had it, people wanted to be around. People wanted to be up under you. But when you lose it and you tap into who you are, that's when everybody disappears. But I'm becoming the best version of myself, which is greater than any amount of money ever earned in life. You know what I'm saying? And I think people have a mix between the two. I'm going to, you feel me, be able to get you to give me everything I want if I have this image to present. But what if you lose that shit? What if you have to start from ground zero? Then what? You don't have to, you feel me, invest in someone. You don't have to, you feel me, get marketing. You don't have to do none of that, because most of the times people who are paying for that to help make them look like somebody, internally they're not. And so people are understanding that now. People are coming into terms with who they are and realizing, is somebody trying to take from me, or are we going to pour into each other? If we're not going to pour into each other, I'm not giving my energy to you. And a lot of people are still stuck in the old ways. So they're not being able to connect the fact that your downsize in life is because internally you're not who you presented to people. And now that people are tapping into who they are, they can see that. They can feel it. You know what I'm saying? They don't necessarily see it, but they feel it. Your goal, your money operated, which means you'll stop at nothing to get it, because that is what stimulates you. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm telling you right now, when you are naturally a good person, and everybody is born being a good person, it's just life tainted you, and some people go to the dark side. And then some people have the ability to still continue to be a good person no matter what they went through. But their authenticity is hidden from the world when it's the right time to come out. Because if they came out with it too soon, instead of fitting a part of what people wanted them to do, people would take advantage of that. And they would end up, you feel me, tapping out of the game fast, or end up in a situation that can potentially get you hurt. But now it's a new wave. You feel me? And people are now having the ability to fully come into who they are. They don't have to hide anymore. They're just aware of boundaries and how they need to be put in place to be able to keep who I am protected. I will not allow myself to be around, involved you feel me, for dangling with anyone that can't respect who I am, because I'm automatically off top going to respect who you are. You feel me? Listen, it just, man, really gets to me when you see these younger people being rude and disrespectful to older people. Like, at some point, you gonna be old one day. And how you treat older people is gonna come back to you when you old. And you gonna wish somebody was there for you when you old. You know what I'm saying? They old, man. Their youthfulness, you feel me, is not there anymore. They need a little bit more assistance. And you gonna get there one day too. Like, I don't know why I really have some type of way that I feel about that. You know what I'm saying? I'm middle-aged, but I give older people their respect. I let them go in front of me. You know what I'm saying? I let them push their wheelchair in front of me, walk in front of me. Like, I got a little bit more youth to myself. You don't, but I'm respectful. You don't just cut in front of these older people and be rude to them, because that karma is going to catch up to you when you get old. You're going to wish you had somebody to help you. You know what I'm saying? And ain't nobody going to be there, because the universe is going to remember how when you was young, the way you treated older people. You feel me? But that type of respect should go around for everybody. I'm like that with everybody. I allow kids to be kids. Sometimes kids get on your nerves. They talk a lot. They got a lot to say. Listen, just let them be them. You know what I'm saying? Let them be who they are. Teenagers, they have in this mode where, you know, they're into TikTok and certain type of trends I don't know nothing about. That has nothing to do with my era, but just be open to learning, because you could learn something from that. That you might have to be involved with something that they know. And then you could pull them in like, hey, I remember that one time. Can you show me how to do that so I can know? You feel me? That's all it is. Incorporating people with knowledge and gems, and they intersect with each other to help each other grow. You know what I'm saying? But it's not to take advantage. So you have to learn when to subtract pieces of yourself from people and go within. Like, that's very important. I think a lot of us are not taught that, especially when we get distracted by life. There is absolutely no time for a person to spend time alone. Say you're a full-time father or you're a full-time mother. It's almost as if like you never have no time to yourself. And anytime you're available to get that time, you use every excuse to why you can't allow that. And it's an insecurity. It's something deep within inside. You know what I'm saying? You got to just let life play out. It's for your own benefit, because it's teaching you to go within. So everything you searching for is in you, not on you. You can't buy it. Listen, you can't buy me. You can't buy another me. I can't be bought. What is inside of me is not something you can cash out for. Everybody has it. We just lost touch from it because of our life circumstances, which means you have to do the work to be able to get back in touch with that, which means organize your life to where you have some time to be by yourself, and you have some time to replay that situation that you keep replaying and find a solution to it. I know everybody that I've been involved with has solutions. They're very crafty with their brain, bro. And they know how to overcome situations. It's just, are you using it to stay trapped in the matrix of spreading yourself thin? Or are you using it to evolve and have boundaries and tell people no and go without, and don't be so needy, don't be greedy, figure out a way. You know what I'm saying? Stop using excuses for things you can't do. You can do anything you put your mind to. You just have to be willing to use your resources and the things that you have to put it into motion. You know what I'm saying? If you get free time and say your kids is at school, take that time, you feel me, to write out on paper what's bothering you. Work out, tap into who you are. You feel me? Don't do the same thing every day so your mind gets comfortable with having them same negative reoccurring thoughts. You feel me? It's a system designed for us to tap into who we are so we can elevate and grow. It's just most people don't want to do that. They stuck. And it's real easy to get stuck. I've been there for a lot of years. Nigga, I was stuck in a mode I couldn't get out of. But I started to understand and realize that if you take your experiences in life and turn it into the lesson you learned instead of the pain you had, your life will change. You know what I'm saying? Everything I went through, I took the lesson out of it. Now, I don't even take L's as bad things. I take them as W's. And when I take them as W's, I learn the lesson out of it. And I grow. Instead of soaking in the potential what ifs and what can happen. You feel me? Then you damn near predict the bad shit to happen in your life. It's a sad way to keep yourself in a state of depression when you have a way to get out of it. It's just you refuse to go there because it hurts too bad. Stop thinking of hurt and think of win. Stop thinking of pain and think of success. Stop thinking of, you feel me, depression and think of joy. You know what I'm saying? And watch your mind switch. You feel me? It's a skill that has to be learned, though. It's hard. It's not easy, but it's the ability to shift your mind from a state of thinking into a different state. And all that takes is shifting your vibration by maybe music, cooking, reading, you feel me, getting dressed for the day, you feel me, with something that'll help elevate you. Dance, laugh, you feel me? And it may be like a forced action at first because maybe you're still stuck in here, but as you keep listening to your favorite songs and you keep dancing, it's not forced after that. It's now something you're feeling, and now you're in the energy of feeling good. You feel me? And if you got to go out of the shower or you got to go around your house, play music. I'm telling you, music is very healing. And I'm not talking about that pow gangster shooting up shit. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the calm. You feel me? Love songs, the R&B. Everybody's not R&B, but I am. You get in my car, you going to hear some R&B. You feel me? Don't get me wrong. I know how to, you feel me, fuck with that gangster, you feel me, shit. But it's kind of like I don't want to stay in that mindset. So, you feel me? Let's get back to the R&B. Let's get back to love and each other. So we can have love. We love ourselves to love each other. Simple. You know what I'm saying? And you got to put yourself in a vibration to receive that. Which means you have to cut off anything that's not good for you, that's keeping you in a low vibration. Again, because I'm going to say it again. It's not on you, it's in you. So listen, if you don't know what it is, I just told you. Please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe.